Hello everyone. Today it's my first video on this channel. I'm a Genshin explainer and I will just explain you today the basics of artifacts because I love them. So today I will explain all the basic things like how you should build a character or how you could build them because they don't have one single set. You can put them with many of them. So I will explain everything today and I hope you enjoy. So for starting, I will take a main DPS because it's mainly what will do the damage in your team. I will start with my Ryuzusa, so don't mind the stats because he's C1, so he might have a different stat than basic one, but I love him so much and I have built him like my whole life. So for starting, we'll start with the flower. The flower is always HP, flat HP on the main stat. The feather always attack on the main stats. So on the hourglass, you will have many main stats that I will explain a bit later. On the crown, you will have damage, crit damage, and crit rate that will be the most important, but you will have other things that I will explain just after. And the same for the cup. If you enjoy, please subscribe and leave a like, please. So we'll start with deaf, flat, and deaf person because I think those are the one who are the most underrated because none of us like them because we don't need them usually. So I will take my Xilonen because she needs a bit of deaf. So for starting, how do we understand which stat to put, which stat to not put? Because sometimes you need def, sometimes you need attack, HP. We don't really understand. So I will show you that now. You must go to the aptitudes and you go to the main aptitudes. Like Xilonen, this aptitude, I don't know the name in English, so I won't tell it. But it's because of this aptitude that her main skill, her main utility is shown. So we will go down in detail. We can see that the damage are because of the death. I don't know if you understand, but because of the defense that we have, there is a certain percentage that will go into the attack. So there is 300%, but it's a lot. But you see, and you can see, I think there, yeah, the damage always relates on the defense. So that means that you can do, yes, actually, Xilonen DPS, main DPS. That's what I made for the Abyss, but it didn't work, so yeah. A part of that, Xilonen is a great support because I have her weapon, which gives defense as well. Weapons can be a good Weapons could be a good hint to know which stat is good for who, because they give usually the stat we need for the characters, and because it's only for them, they have the good passive stats, if I can say that. So, yeah. So we can go back to Threa's Slay now, and we'll go a bit deeper because we'll talk about his main aptitude. So you may know that Fontaine's character relates a lot on HP, like you can see for Farina, who has this piece. Um, they relate a lot on HP, except Rio, because he relates a bit on HP, but it's not his main thing. So we will focus more on the attack and the crit damage and crit rate. So that's why it's like a best main DPS I can show you. Um, we will continue with attack percent and attack flat. So basically it's the same as defense. It's like the main thing to do damage. All the main DPS will have these stats, mainly, not all of them of course. because it makes them stronger. It allows the crit damage and the crit rate to do higher damage. I will show you some things after, but after we talk about mainly the stats. Attack is really, really good the most of the time, except when you see HP or defense as main stat needed, like for Melanie or for Xidonen, as I said before. So what's the difference between attack flat and attack percent? Is that attack flat will be like a number, and the attack percent with scale this number depends on the percentage of the attack. So if I had like 10 on attack flat here, I would have like 99 damage, if you understand, 99 attack. So we will continue with PV and PV flats. For this one I have Forina, which is again a support, but I can show you maybe Yelan. She's not well built, but she's mainly built with HP. Um, okay, there is no HP there, but you can see at substat, on the substat, a lot of HP, oh, not there, HP, because I had to, make her being my main DPS for the theater, but won't work anyway. So yeah, HP is like a good stat because it allows your character to stay alive at the first time, so it's really good when you don't know how to dodge and when you don't want. And it's a really easy stat to farm because you are sure to have like 4000 HP on the flower, which is great, and you can have PV percent on the main stats in there, which is really great as well because it grinds really fast. Even the weapon is not PV HP, so yeah, really good stat to have on a DPS like Mualani and on a supports. So how we can see that in there, as I said to you, we can go in there and you see in the detail that the damage of the competence is like 20% of the PV max. And the same here, and you see the damage, like everything. Now we will talk about energy recharge. So that's a really great stat to have, but nobody grinds on it except for this set. So, how this set works, basically you need, the more you have ER, energy recharge, the more you have power, like Raiden player could tell you, but it's really simple to have it, and a lot of time it's always a good case because I have it on Changling, which is good, but I don't really play her, which is a mistake because she's really strong because of her ultimates, which is really good. Uh, because it gives, always a pyro application, which is really important for reactions. So as you can see, I have ER on the main stat in there because uh, you must have it. Like if you have this set, you must have ER really everywhere, which I haven't because yeah, on Xiangling you don't really need it, but if you had like I don't really know, but if you had like another character, I don't know really who, but I guess some people need. But she's a support, but too great. She's too great to only have ER. She needs damage as well because she's sub DPS. Yeah, not a support, but sub DPS. And mine is really, badly built. So yeah, I'll try to do better. I swear. So next we will go to the ick part, the elemental mastery, and I will take my C2 ternary. Ah. So for Elemental Mastery, mainly for Dendro, Electro, or like everyone except Geo or Anemo, because Geo Anemo. Uh, so Elemental Mastery is useful for every character except Geo, because Geo doesn't need Elemental Mastery to work, because they don't do reactions. The most important is on Anemo, most of the time, and Dendro, because I don't know why, but the game decided to make them really strong with Elemental Mastery. Usually, you can see as well that the Elemental Mastery is somewhere, I don't know where, here. Her Tighnari's Elemental Mastery raise up to 50 points in 4 seconds. So yeah, you can know as well in the passive that the Elemental Mastery or any stat is really important, because they give it to you, or they grind on it. So yeah, it's important. It's also important if you want to do a melt Mavrika or something like that. That I've done, because I pulled her like the last patch. Yeah, really. Yeah, she. I made my first 12 stage abyss with her. Um. So yeah, Elemental Mastery is really good with her as well. And with people, like, if you want to do better action with better damage, you will have to put more Elemental Mastery and balance it with crit damage and crit rate. It's a bit complicated, but you can do it. So we will finish with the stats that we all know, because they are the most important: crit damage and crit rate. So crit rate, basically, it's the multiplier of crit damage you will do. Like, crit rate is the chance you have to do the crit damage. Crit damage is a multiplier, sorry, crit damage is a multiplier of attack, and the crit rate is the chance you have to do this damage. So basically, you always want crit damage here, except when you have a weapon that gives you crit damage, and in the other way around. Yeah, crit rate here. And basically, you always want 80 crit rate, which I have not here, but if you read the set, it gives me like 40% crit rate, so I'm like 90, 188. And basically on all my characters, except Navia, because Navia hates me. Oh no, pretty high. But it's the same on the Fontaine's sets, because it gives you like 36%, almost 40. Yeah, so crit rate is important and really hard to have, but I guess you can do it as well. So, it's everything with the stats. I think I will make you like some example with and without some stats on my weakest character. Um, and I hope you enjoy. So to start, I took my IFA without anything. I will put it that without any artifacts, without weapon, and without elemental mastery, which is the main thing we need in there. Yeah, for the heal, because he's mainly supposed to be played like that. We will see how much heal he will do to my Yelan. Uh, I know she doesn't have a lot of HP, but that's the most I can do. Um, so yeah, you can see at the right that it's not that much. Like, it's really, really bad. That, I don't know if that is. Nope. So, yeah, only like 1000. So, if you want to build him like a healer, you will need to have a lot of elemental mastery, which I have. It's not a lot, but it's the most I can do, I think. I put attack because I build him I built him main DPS, but I should do that. I should do that. I put it to Cave. I should do that because yeah, he's Animo, so you know. And Elemental Mastery in the substats is really important. So what will I do in there is that I will just put Elemental Mastery everywhere. I will put Mavrika's Elemental Mastery. I also have Nahida's weapon because I lost it to Hutao's weapon, but I had it after, don't worry, which gives a lot of elemental mastery. It's not obligated, you can, you know, just put something like elemental recharge, energy recharge, or just attack if you want to do damage, but it's not the main thing. So we are at 800, sorry, elemental mastery, which is good. For him, we can have this, and I think it will be good. And now we go. I put my Yelan again to 1 HP, and we will just go with Ifa to see how much. It's not that much as well, but I think it's better. He's a 4-star character, so he does not heal as well, but yeah, you know, 4,000. Pretty good. That's much better, you can see. So that's why I tell you that you must go to the competence, to aptitudes, and see like this, because they really relate on this. So my second direction is ready. It's Elemental Mastery. It's my favorite because I don't really understand it yet, but I figure it out a bit. And I think it's really, I love it. Like, really, I love it. So, you see I have only 135 here, but 600 in there. I will just remove them. So, she must be a bit lower after, and I will do a showcase. Hey. So I just remove all the artifacts from both of them. As you can see, like level 1, she's really bad, I'm sorry. But she needs HP. Yes, but for direction she needs EM, don't worry. She needs HP for the heal. And she needs EM for reaction as well. Both of them needs EM, and I will need a third one, which I haven't decided who will be yet. I think it will be Xinqiu. Since he has not a lot of EM, I will not remove his artifacts. He's just here to apply Hydro, and I will show you after the importance of EM. So I added Mianfei because I want to break his shield, because I want him to be down. I will do this quick. Yeah, you know, 8 damage will not hurt him. Die, please. Okay, I died. I think it would be enough. Yeah, he does a lot, but you can see up 8,000 plus 8,000, like 800 plus 800. She does a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. So you could see that she does 2 times 800 damage with the exuberance, which is great, I think. Not that much, but great for not having artifacts. So I successfully had this artifact in my inventory, which I haven't seen in a while because I don't play Dendro, as you can see, but I love this direction. But yeah, I don't really play Dendro, but because I don't have any character that fits, you know, directions. So yeah, I will go back to the flower and we will do another showcase. A quick, this one, without dying, please. So that's cool because he does his thing. Yes, okay. We will go with that. Yeah, thank you, Xinqiu. And oh, you see that? 5,000 just because I put EM. Yeah, I know I'm excited, but I love this so much. um, I hope you have seen it, but you will see in the video. Don't worry. So yeah, basically I put yeah only 200 in there. But 600 here, which is really important, and only 65. You know, you don't need to invest a lot. As you can see, level 70 and level 50, a weapon level 1, and artifacts, most of them level 0. So yeah, it's EM, the power of EM. Finally, I will show you the importance of defense. Yeah. So, you might know that albedo scale on defense. So I know we will use a 5-star for defense, but I think it doesn't change anything. A bit, of course, and I have him like level 90, so yeah, it does change. But I don't want to use Kachina or Yinjin. I want to play Albedo. I will show you Albedo. So for Albedo, you can see that I have 2,700 defense. Not from the weapon, because it's a battle pass weapon. Yeah, I know it's not free, but you can have this one from Natlan, which is free and really good on Albedo, but I like him the way he is, so I will show you with this one, don't worry. But for the moment, I just present you mine. And this set, which is his main set, the most important, with the main stat def, of course, geo bonus in there, and def. Not crit damage or crit rate, because he's a support, and a real support this time, not like Chengling before. But yeah, as you can see in there, his competence is from depends on defense, the damage, of course, and I don't have any constellations. And that's it. I will just put all the artifacts on another character, and I will show you in a second. So we're back with our Albedo. I will just put him this sword, level 1, perfect. No artifacts, as you can see. I know his skills are level 8, but yeah, doesn't matter a lot. So I will just put Bennett in my team because I want him to break the shield for you to see how it does matter. So I just lowered the sound of the game because it was too loud. I hope it doesn't bother you to not hear everything, but I guess it will be fine. I like Bennett to break the shield because, as you can see, it's better than Yanfei. I will not put the ult because it will, it will not be the same result. So I put this here. Oh yeah, only 400 and 1000. Yeah. Okay, 1000. So as you can see, 1000 is not that great, but I remember I tell you that he only has a sword level 1 and no artifacts. So you can see that the main thing, you can really have power with investing a little bit, like really. Now I'll just put back the artifacts and I'll be back. So, we put it back the artifacts. We only have 7. I will put back this because the def will be higher. Okay, 3000, perfect. And we will go back to the flower, which has revive. Yeah, of course. Okay, perfect, perfect timing. Yeah, Albedo's flower stays a lot on the field. I don't know why, but yeah, pretty good because he's a support. Of course, it's for that, but I like it a lot. I don't play him that much, but yeah. So 2000 6,000. Perfect. 6,000. Can you crit? No crit? Ah, yes, that's why I put it a sword. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because crit is important even though it's only skills that do the damage. You need to have crit rates to make the skills crit. Like if you're not on the field, you need to make damage if you're a sub DPS or a support eventually. Like Farina, she needs a lot of crits because even though she's not in on the field, her little assistants, minions, are doing the job and really strong job with crit rates and crit damage. So as you can see, even though I haven't crit, but in the both case I haven't crit, so it doesn't matter. With the artifacts we done 6,000, and when we didn't have artifact only 1,000, which is a great difference, even though yeah, these are my best artifacts, but I swear with this one it would have worked. But it doesn't matter if you don't crit. It's yeah, a bit tricky to have some crit rate plus defense if you scale on defense and everything, I know, but if you manage to understand your character, to do some tests, you will make damage with ease. Finally, we will do the main thing, the crit damage and the crit rates. I don't know on who I will show you that, but I will. So I found our victim, which will be Mavrika. Since I got her just recently, I know that she's a huge difference in the team. She made a huge difference in mine because she's literally overpowered, which her burst, yeah. You don't need to build her as I did with Elemental Mastery, but you can. She mainly is built with attack, crit damage, crit rate, everything that does damage as a main DPS. So I will remove the artifacts and I will show you like I did for others. So this is our really badly built Mavrika with her HP sword, of course. HP sword. And no artifacts. Of course, this video is like to show you the importance of artifacts, and of course you will put some artifacts in it, but I just want to show you how much important it is to relate to the talents, yeah, to relate to the main stat you need. It's not really difficult, I swear. And now you have this thing, you can just do that. It's horrible, but you can just do that. Um, I don't really like it because it doesn't allow you to have, you know, your own experimentations. I love to do many builds for people that, like Faruzan, built her main DPS. Uh, Not even for Mar Wanderer. Uh, just because I wanted. I have fun like that on this game. I don't know how you can tell me in the comments, but really, it's how I pass my time. So I don't know. I like it a lot, and I think I wanted to share it with you guys because artifacts is good. So we will go and I will show you my damage. Oh, just before, I just wanted to make a reminder. Mavrika is really strong, so if she does more than 2k without anything, it's absolutely normal. Okay? So, since she's a DPS, I will use her burst because it's her main form of attack. I don't think her E is good, so yeah, I will just do that. And up, yeah, 3,000. Pretty good. So, I don't know if you know, but her teammate charges with fighting, not with ER. So, it's one of the few, like, I think there is only 2 characters on the game that scale with attack or fight, if I can say. Mavuka, and I think a new character which is coming like Inefa or a new character. I don't know who, but only Mavrika for the moment, but soon another one. So no need ER, like 0% ER needed. ER I tell you again, but it's for the energy for the ultimate on the bottom right of the screen. It's for, yeah. So 100% is the normal thing that you have when you don't have enough artifact on the character. And you see Bennett really needs his burst, so 200, percent. So I will put back the artifacts and I'll go back in a second. So we're back with our Mavrika. So I remind you that you need at least 50 crit rate to crit one time out of two. But you need at least, yeah, 80%. That will be great. Not needed, but great. Remember, even that with this set, you gain 40% crit rate, so yeah, that's pretty strong. And we will just do that. I will just charge my fight bar and I'll go back. So I almost charge it. I will do as I did just before. Just a second reminder. I build her Elemental Mastery, so this is not the maximum damage I can do. I will not... I will put her that, because I want to show you. But I swear Elemental Mastery is really good on her. I really recommend it to you because you just have to have one Hydro or one Creo on your team and she does like 2 times more damage. Like, really. It's... No, it's really good. So I recommend it really much to you. Oh, I did it early. And yeah, attack is also good on her. You can put her full attack if you want to play her sub DPS. But remember that she will not do as much damage as you can. Okay. So that's the power of crit rate and crit damage. As you could have seen, 58,000. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, of course, and but I think a lot of people cannot do that. I don't know, I don't want to be rude or anything, but I see a lot of comments on TikTok or every platform where I come, where the people see a video, a showcase or something, and they just say, so I'm the problem. No, you're not. I swear you can build your character. Okay, the end game is complicated, it's difficult, yeah, I know. But you're not forced to do it. You can just do a lot of damage with just, putting some pieces. I know it's my best pieces and it's a 5-star. It's not fair. It's the best, one of the best, because Nobilette is the best. But yeah, I think Mavrika is good and you can build everyone. I think you can build everyone, and really, if you want to build someone, just tell me in the comments. I will help you with pleasure, and I will even make a video if you have some questions. Don't worry, just go with it, and I'm happy I could have helped you today. And if you have other questions, don't hesitate, just put it in the comments and I will read everything. And also, um, don't worry if you have only 4 stars artifacts if you're new. I should have said that at the beginning of the video, but it will change nothing, except of course you will do less damage, but it will change nothing because you will have the main stat, the substat, all the stat needed, and the sets. The sets are really important. If you put sets, you will do damage. The sets that are appropriate, of course, but if you put sets, you will do damage. It's obligatory. It's mandatory. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, and on that I will just go and close the video. Bye bye guys.